I mean, what's your SR on that account? So
like 3.1. I haven't played in like 2 fucking weeks.
GG, one trick mercy. Okay, we're good. Okay, so before we begin, so everyone introduce yourselves because I think IDR and David are new. So I'll go. I'm Yafi. Yafi. And who's next?
I'm Terry.
Who's Terry?
Terry, aka yeah. Explain. Sorry.
Which one?
To cut you off.
Awesome, Jolly.
Jolly. Okay.
So Varrock or Mike, whatever. It's Varrock guard. Captain, lowest SR of the Masters scrims, but I'm probably better than all of you.
I mean,
So
So don't take it to
which
heart.
account is it?
It's this one that peaked at like 3.3.
Yeah.
I'm Champagne. Incoming champ, I guess that's what people have been calling
Let's
me.
go, champ. Let's go,
Let's go,
champ.
Yeah, let's go,
I can do
champ.
that, like, let's go, champ! As finger guns, you know, like, pow.
Classic champ.
Classic
Yep.
champ, fucking throwing the goddamn game. Yeah, but yeah, you can call me Champagne or Champ. Doesn't matter.
Very well. Alright, so I'm David. This account, it's a Mix account. So David, Mix account, doesn't matter. All there, they all work. I'm an asshole, but it's all out of love. So let's get it done.
Alright, I'm IDR. I play anything for the win.
That's right.
Dude, I like this guy. I like him.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I really want to get you 3 points real quick.
5, 6.
So,
There you go, 6.
first, I want to talk about our mentality as a team. I think this is really important because we should all be on the same page whenever we're, playing something.
Yes, sir.
So, speaking of, I think our priorities are to win, have fun, and improve. So I think all three of those are pretty close in terms of like, how they act. Like you're not gonna have fun losing, you're gonna just get tilted and such. So I don't think they're exactly synonymous, but I definitely think it has a correlation, like each of them correlate to one another. So keeping that in mind, I wanted to keep this environment very, not like, I didn't want it to be toxic or anything, or, like a disturbed environment where someone feels like, they're not, like they're alienated or anything. I want everyone to feel welcome and participate in the scrims. So basically, I wanted to say that we should always try to win and improve. I think those are very important qualities. I think we should, even if it looks bad, even if we're losing, I think we shouldn't ever give up. And if it looks like we're losing many matches, just remember, there's no winner in this world that never loses. Everyone that's a winner or who is regarded as a winner has lost plenty of times in their lives. And I think it's really important that we learn that losing is just a part of it.
Plus, you learn a lot more from that. I like that.
You do. That's a really good outlook on it. And what else did I want to get onto about the mentality aspect? That's about it when it comes to mentality. So second, I want to talk about positioning, because I think positioning is very key to teamwork, especially when it comes to dive. So I think the way Overwatch plays out in ladder is very different to the way it plays out in scrims, because teams are more aware of what's gonna go on, and callouts do happen, and people respond to it more accurately. Now we're not like pro or like the best players in the world, but it still matters in this context. So when speaking of positioning, I want to talk about dive and non-dive. So this is really important because I think a lot of us do enjoy playing dive here, and I think especially because our characters, our skill sets are very it helps with it. Like I play Tracer, Varric plays Doomfist, Terry's best tank in my opinion is his D.Va, and David loves to play Monkey. So because we love these characters, I think it's a comp we'll explore. So because of that, I think one way in which we can make dive work efficiently is if we all learn to trust in one another. So
Yeah.
trust and communication, very important. So I don't want the comms cluttered. Like, yes, everyone should speak because it's a part of the game, but I don't want I don't want everyone to just get in the habit of speaking out. Now, personally, I've played with David for a while, and he's he's an excellent shot caller, and I trust him. So I think and he's also playing main tank, so I think I want him to play the main shot caller / leader, in-game leader, and along with him, I want Terry and Varric to also help, and then I want Champagne to just call out whenever she feels pressure in the backline. I want Varric to be the DPS shot caller, just cycling between targets with David. But I want David to lead the shot calling, and I want Terry because I've noticed this from him. He's a really, really good ult tracker. He'll actually unless he's dead, he's never gonna miss an ult. It's like, oh shit, they have that. And I'm like, thanks, man. So Terry, I want you to keep track of ults in between fights.
Okay.
I want to dedicate you to that role, and I want David to follow up as a middleman ult tracker, just in case I know Terry's dead. I know someone's gonna have it, and I know you're capable of it, so you're gonna be that guy. And so that's how I think the communication's gonna go. And now, as building back upon trust, so I want you guys to trust in each other. I know we just started playing together, all of us together in Six Stack today. This is our first time, but I want you guys to set up positions where you're not in a death wish position. You know what I mean? Because Overwatch is so position based and cooldowns are a big part of that. I don't want you guys to use a cooldown and get yourselves killed, because that is the essence of dive. Dive is really position based because of all the mobility involved. So because of that, I want you guys to think about where you are at all times. Think about, hey, am I in the right time? There is a big difference between having good position and great position. We're all Masters Plus players. At least I count Varric as Masters Plus. So we're all Masters Plus players. So because we're all Masters Plus players, I expect you guys to have decent positioning and that the basic ass shit where they're oh, don't peek corners, don't do that. You guys all know that. I don't have to tell you that. But what I want you to get used to is there's a difference between positioning yourself out in the open, which is stupid, and positioning yourselves out in the open with tanks. Now, if you have a D.Va and a Winston there, and you're out in the open too, that's perfectly fine. In fact, that's good because it's not only do you have a wall, you have a wall that's actually pushing back, basically your tanks. So that's what I wanted to get into about position. So always think about where you are at the where you are in the map, and if it's a smart move to be there. And another thing, I also want you to make sure that you take advantage of what your team is focusing. I don't want to have a point where we're just we're not focusing anything, because that's happened in the past before. If that happens, we can switch up comps. If dive really isn't working for us, we can always switch it up. If dive isn't working, I don't want anyone to be frustrated. It's actually a really hard comp to follow up on. But given our tanks, I'm really confident in them, so I have a lot of trust in the both of you. So I would like to try it out more. And if it doesn't work, non-dive positioning is a little bit easier. So in this one, I want you to stay close to your team, unless there's designated things you feel like you have the need to do, like a soldier going up in high ground poke, McCree trying to flank a little, but still within a safe proximity to his team. Those are those are good. So that's what I wanted to get into with positioning. And lastly, I want to talk about our experience, our experience and how it's going to be in our first game together. So I don't think we're going to just kill everyone. Yes, we're higher ELO than what we're going to be playing on right now, because this is everyone here is on a Smurf. But ELO does not guarantee anything, especially when you're six stacking. Because we've played with really high ELO players before, and we just completely shot the bed. I played with fucking 4 GMs and 2 Masters against in diamonds, and we've shit the bed because none of us knew who to focus, or we didn't have any coordination or teamwork. So winning isn't just gifted because we're in lower ELO. So we might lose matches, but I don't want anyone to feel discouraged or give up because we're losing matches. I want us to fucking lose and learn. I want us to learn, see where we're going with positioning, how we're doing bad in, and I'll record the games so I can look back at it and see what's up.
Alright, can I ask you something?
But that's it.
What support duo are we running for dive? Is it Lucio Zen or what?
I think we're gonna
It's
It,
map
it
dependent.
depends. It depends on the on like the high ground, the verticality of the map. Let's say think Gibraltar, or think maps where Winston goes up or Diva goes up. I can't have a Moira there, and Lucy. Lucy would be by himself if that. We'd run a Mercy with that mainly. I think Mercy's still pretty strong, and if we slap a Pharah onto it, and like get Pharah, Doomfist, Winston, Diva, she would be perfectly fine, and then get the other support to be somebody independent. In which case, you can run a Lucio that I wouldn't have to worry about if he knows how to position himself. A Bridget that could have point presence. If as a Lucio you don't have enough impact, like again because of a verticality issue or whatever, and you feel like I don't know, maybe you're not doing as much healing because the team's everywhere else, and you need to go. For example, it's a little bit weird, but you need to go soldier for I don't know extra damage output. You can run around, you can heal. Go ahead, fine, do that. It's fine, but. It's a matter of at least when we going on dive. I think having a sense that everyone is at least self-sufficient in a way where if I can commit to a fight without having too many resources, so you can defend yourself. But at the same time, I'm not going to leave you entirely naked either. At least that's what I think. So we'll see how it goes. It's pretty map dependent in my opinion.
Have trust in your tanks, and if it doesn't work, we switch. Like, there's no problem, Sure, we might waste
Let's
time
see.
in ult charge, but it's all a learning experience. This is all a learning experience, and just gelling with one another.
Let's see how our
Any
chemistry
questions
gets
before
along.
we queue?
We can do it.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
We
I'm
currently
set.
got like a 10-minute queue ahead of us, so.
Let's go.
Holy shit!
Holy shit! Who said that?
Not me. Some retard.
Some retard.
Placement maps.
What? Master Team?
Alright, here we go.
Sanctum's the one where there's an abyss in the middle, isn't there?
Your hero.
Yeah, it's the pit.
That's
Oh,
the pit.
shit.
It's not the background? Okay.
No. What do we want to run, guys?
We can run, what's my other tank playing? Alright, if we're gonna run Moira, I'll run Orisa. We can get somebody behind the shield. This is fine. Get a Junkrat to do damage. This is obviously his strongest map if somebody plays him. If not, then
You
pick
want to go
anything
Hanzo
else.
Doomfist here?
That's fine too. Yeah.
We can, yeah.
Let's do
It just
Yeah,
depends on what
the other
what
tank
their
can be
characters are.
Diva or Hog. It doesn't matter. Whatever fills in.
Whatever you're good with, Terry. Whatever you feel like doing. Let's go.
Hello there.
Alright, keep in mind the calm situation, okay?
Yep. I'm gonna set up on the edge of the point, like dancing in and out of it, to a point where I can halt people if they push me in. And Lucio can get a baited too.
Which
Or
way are we going?
left.
Left?
I found
They're
enemy.
left. They're left.
They have a Reaper as well.
They're stuck in their corner. They drop.
They have Reaper and Widow.
Reaper's still in here.
Ryan one.
Ryan by himself.
Ryan one.
He's still behind.
Go focus Mercy. Mercy by yourself. Oh,
Where's that
so
Widow?
fucking got out. Touching point in 1 second. Touching point.
Hey, just
no,
don't die
grapple.
here. Just stay
Holding
around
the
here.
Lucio. Good hook.
I'm behind.
Great
I
hook.
need healing.
Widow's still alive.
I need to
Yeah,
recharge.
Yeah. Did we take care of
She
Reaper?
left. No, he was still on our left. I think he might have just backed up. You gotta check. They
What
fucked
is-
off.
What is the
Alright,
position?
we're fine here. If they keep pushing this way, everything's okay. If they start coming flank around us, I'm gonna give point and
They have
go to
Tracer
the
Viper
back right.
behind us. I'm probably dead here. Yeah.
They're dropping down left. They're gonna drop down.
They have
Going back
triple
right.
DPS.
Preparing the
Go back right.
No,
Don't play line of sight
Play
here,
more
right?
towards the point. Left. Play more towards the point.
Play more towards point.
Reaper's
Okay,
behind us.
okay.
Need healing on the.
Reaper's
Oh.
behind. I have no cooldown. Fuck, I'm gonna die.
Just stop point. Stop point. As much
Yeah, I
as
think
you
we're
can.
still playing. That was
Alright.
my bad.
Terry, what else are they gonna have next fight?
Ryan,
Probably Reaper.
Reaper,
Okay.
Diva.
Alright.
They didn't use anything.
Alright, it's gonna be hard for me to retake as Orisa. I'm going Winston. You don't have to switch now if you don't want to, but I'm gonna be diving their Mercy and Widow primarily.
And
They're stuck up already.
Reaper back here, Reaper 3, Reaper 3. There you go, there you go, good play, good play. Alright, I'm going in on the Mercy. This is fine, Rohan's gonna tank that. Alright, I'm going in on the Mercy in 1 second.
Go in.
Oops, she popped on. I'm going on Widow in the back.
Nice full hog. Ryan one.
On Diva.
Diva bomb.
Nice.
Yeah, Reaper's one. Oh, he's healing right now. Oh, he's still one. I'm on the Mercy.
Mercy.
He's one.
Alright,
Good. Backing up. Back up. Here we allow them to give yourself some distance because they have Lucio speed boost and Reaper. So let them use their cooldowns to get to point, and then we harass them in the back.
Can you heal our Doomfist?
Yeah, well.
She can just like...
We're playing split here. Widow's right.
They're directly above us.
Just play line of sight. There you go. I'm gonna go jump on the Widow.
Reaper's behind us.
Hold on, let them, let's like hold the point as much as we can. Hold the point, stay on point. It's winnable.
It's very winnable.
Good point.
It is definitely winnable, dude. Widow one
No.
and
On the Diva.
I got knocked. I got knocked off.
I'm gonna jump on the Mercy in a little bit. Mercy
Yeah,
going
one,
to heal.
Mercy one.
There you go.
Nice.
Lucio's low.
Those forts are dead.
Reaper now. We gotta focus Reaper. We have to focus Reaper here. Oh shit.
Reaper's dead.
Good. This is winnable still. This is still very winnable.
Nah,
Just baby Diva right. And Widow on the back
Widow's
right.
up till. Widow's top. Yeah.
Run.
I got Widow in a little bit.
Okay, wait, come back. So, do you guys know what else they're gonna have for this fight? This
Probably
might be our
a
last
double.
chance to actually get a full fight.
I got time.
I
Death
have
March,
space here.
Shatter.
they have wall
Reaper's
hacks.
on the right
10
again.
seconds.
I'm grabbing Widow.
Widow's looking at me.
I'm on the Mercy right now. Mercy's one over here.
Ripper one.
I didn't hear him.
Good beat.
Huge beat.
That's it?
Mercy's riding Widow. I mean, not Widow.
Widow's dead.
Ryan's on point.
Both healers are
Punch
dead.
on point.
You can get Diva?
I'm on the Mercy right now. Mercy one. Good. Go push up. Let's not give it to him. Push up. I got Primal. I'm gonna hold him off. Reaper's up here.
Reaper. Oh no, good luck.
Nice, Varric, nice. Nice. Good job.
I forgot my controller broke yesterday, so I switched my Guardian Angel findings, and I haven't reset them, so I was like, oh fuck. I changed, yeah. I had to change it to L off of L1 to the down D-pad.
Now show them.
Weird. How'd it break?
Well, now I fixed it. It's fine now. You still want Mercy or you want more?
Hardcore Mercy plays, dude. That's how.
What map is this? Do Mercy first. Yeah, whichever one's fine. Do Mercy first, and then we'll swap. I'll switch to Zarya Rhine here, just because of its nature. If they keep running Widow, I gotta keep pushing the Widow. And the Doomfist is fucking up anything.
The Reaper's not that good, so...
No, he's not. I'm just like, he's kind of just sitting on his team, so it's really hard for me to like pressure
Right,
them
yeah.
without
Hard.
getting like.
They might be going main.
absolutely
Hang on.
fucked. They're going
I'll
main.
take a peek. They're going main? Yeah. They're all main. They're goats.
They're goats.
Yeah.
Find this first. Where is it first? Hungry.
Keep it on one target, and then I can focus it. Call it out
No
if you
bubble. No bubble.
Where is this first?
I ain't healing. Probably gonna die here.
We should probably switch it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah,
I'm
let's
gonna get like any value out of
There
those.
I go. Let's get some raw damage output. Like,
Do you wanna just
Reaper,
go on the
Junkrat,
Reap?
Bastion. I don't care which one. I'm going Rhine. We can get a Bridget as well. We're gonna have to get a Bridget as well.
Yeah.
We
We'll
need
just lose a friend.
mad damage. You can go Moira now, Mercy, if you need to. Or use your ult. It's either one's fine.
No, her ult's worthless, honestly. It's easier to go more and go more. So listen.
Oh, shit.
If we lose this fight, don't feel too discouraged because they have like a super fat ult advantage right now.
Let's force it out of them.
Ryan one.
Don't use ult.
Sorry, one. Oh, nice. We forced 2.
Get out.
I'm gonna take
Die.
the L here.
Yeah.
There you go.
Alright,
all good.
Dragon's coming in 40. 33 actually.
Later.
Are you going high ground again? I feel like we don't have to.
Alright, let's go main.
They don't have anything.
That's fine, it's fine.
No.
Whatever's a quicker route, to be honest. We just want to force fights.
Alright, here we
Yeah, I
go.
think we just go main.
Let me
They have
give me your
shatter.
bubble cooldown when you get a chance, Zarya. Let me know when it's on.
Okay.
Or when it's incoming. Count me down to it. Put a bubble on me.
I have mine.
Very one. Freaking that
Precision's super overextended.
Ryan one.
Lucio next.
Lucio. More, I need healing left side. To your left, Mora.
Di one point. You just well.
Zarya's like full charge. She has to die.
Wait, I think we got it.
Mora's behind us, left side. She can die. She can get staggered.
I'm gonna come back. I'm spawn.
There it is.
Nice.
You go down there.
Wait, go in. They don't have burst heals.
Eh.
You guys have no
You
DPS
don't
right
have
now.
DPS.
by
You
the way.
don't have DPS.
Alright, back up.
By
They
the
still
way,
have
let me
shatter.
know what else do you have? Shatter? Okay, what else?
They still have
Yeah.
shatter.
That Zarya's gonna be close.
Shatter, did they use beat?
No.
Yeah, they've beaten Shatter.
Bridge, if the bridge is walking up to me, get ready to stun. Go, that's money.
Ryan one. I got him. Bring one. Let's go. Force him on. Nice, huge. Let's go. Leave her.
It's all good.
I have dragon. Dragon grab. That's fine.
They still
Yeah,
have
we're gonna beat
beats.
it.
They
Yeah,
probably
I almost
have grab
have,
this fight too.
yeah, I almost have what you called.
Let's use it first so they don't get Valley out of theirs.
Yeah. I'm
Or
gonna
we
let's
could
position
do the
let's
reaction.
position aggressively.
They're going
Let's
high
go
ground,
grab dragon.
high ground.
It's fine.
Oh, they're going here?
Rotate back.
Just need
Put them on
2 or 3
point.
man.
Push them on point. Rotate back. Push them on point.
You can push him if I hear if not.
Push him. Let's move him.
Are you counting?
Okay, so now they have their graph. So we just use ours.
Yeah.
No,
No,
they used theirs.
Please.
Yeah, they used theirs.
Use
Oh,
it.
use ours? Okay, shit.
Yeah, they used grab.
Yeah.
They used everything. They
You
probably have
need
Moira and
to
Shatter.
No, they use Mara.
Yeah, did they? Did they? Have
Go
they
main, I
Shattered
think.
this game?
They'll have
They're
shatter.
going main. They're going main. They're speeding main. Rotate main.
Lucio low. Their healers are low.
Back up.
Actually, they got healed.
This is fine. We're winning shield war here.
Brig on the left, flanking.
Back up. I
I'm
can't.
gonna die. Oh wait, I didn't die.
I didn't have read.
No worries.
Touch point. You have to
I
touch.
can't. No, I can't.
Unlucky.
Alright, it's okay.
That was actually very good.
Next fight.
Just go goats.
think-
We could go,
We,
but I think we're just gonna go with.
No, fuck
We
that
needed
shit,
to
dude.
hold 1 DPS ult for that fight. We used dragons and I think Reaper ult as well.
Yeah, that was my bad.
It's all good. No, it was in the chaos of the fight. Just the one thing. Alright, here we go.
Do you think they
Out
go
of
together?
curiosity, does anyone play Pharah?
I don't.
Okay, that's
not
fine.
with this Ross, like
I don't know, that's alright.
that B-boy, bad bro.
I can kind of play this.
You know, we could also run the Bastion, yeah.
I'll go Bastion. I should have got
Later,
it in front of
not right now.
They're gonna have a Lucio, so they're gonna be 1 point.
Genji.
Oh wait, they have a Genji. Okay.
Yeah, the top that's
Alright, it's okay. We're continuing.
Watch out, watch spin.
Get right.
They make Grand right side.
I'm down. I got targeted.
I can that.
Ryan's dead.
The three elephants.
Place out, place out. We have Come on. Bridget's dead.
We're dead.
Let's do.
We can get D1 fight.
Push in right now. You guys are
Oh, Zarya, please.
Genji's behind. No cooldowns, no behind. Behind. This one. Literally one.
I have total weapons.
Go, we go forward. We're up one. Bridge can die too. There you go. Back up now.
Heal one. I roll next fight.
I have
McCree, no flash.
hammer. Back up. Do we have
Grab.
stuff one? Alright.
Someone stop right on me.
We can use bash, hit the Rhine, and I'll fuck up the I'll hammer. Let's get close.
Someone's underneath. McCree on the right.
That's left.
That or something.
Both DPS are on the side.
McCree one, dead.
Dead. Genji's on Mega, it's full.
Bridge can die. There you go. Rhine can die too.
Knee healing left side. I'm gonna die.
I'm trying.
Moira's one on main.
Just keep on pushing.
I am on fire.
Why did they go Genji?
Genji's top. Come on, that's Juanito. Back up, Zarya.
Fuck me.
That's a trade. It's a trade. You'll make it back fast.
He has blade. By the way.
Is that theirs? It is.
Yep.
They have hammer.
No, they use it.
Okay.
McCree one.
Ryan's also
We win this fight. We win this fight right here.
Bye. That shit happens to me every time.
Right.
Guys. Swear to God.
That's blade retard.
Okay.
I don't know why they stopped running goats. That was their only hope. Like,
I'm fucking at Genji. Stupid.
Es el equipo que estamos haciendo práctica ahora.
I wanna see the cards.
Pero es un equipo con 4 DPS.
I actually don't know if I didn't pop Reaper out there, I don't know if I would have won that
Maybe
fight.
they would have lived that, yeah.
Oh my god. Look at those stats though. It's so stupid.
holy shit, it's a Moira that heals.
Yeah. I don't want to fucking talk about that. Like every time someone picks Moira over me and they don't fucking heal, I just rage.
Dude, that pisses me
Rage.
off. Like, yeah, I get mad at
¿Estás aprendiendo de perros tú?
Not a perfect match, but really good for our first time together. So
Her heals are so powerful. I love it. It's so good.
I think if we
And who's a
win,
good doggo owner?
yeah, 2 maps like that, and then we lose to goats, like barely, that's not bad.
That is not
that's
bad
not
at
bad
all.
And
Goats is
especially
fucking
because we made a
cheese.
great adjustment with goats. We almost held it. They just we just used both of our DPS ults and we couldn't, you know.
Even
I
then, it
couldn't
was
build mine
just
fast
it
enough.
was just unlucky. Yeah.
That was my bad dying to the Genji. He didn't get shit out of blade, but still, shouldn't fucking die there. It's fucking dumb.
Mainly just lay down. Not fucking.
But you sit. Oh, I lay down. I don't even
Yeah,
sit.
no.
David,
Can't.
do you have gold damage?
I cannot remember, but I would not be surprised if I was close.
Yeah. It had to be one of the tanks.
It was.
Unless it was-
I was playing Hanzo the entire game. How do I not?
I had
I was doing
silver.
nothing but harassing the Widow in the first fucking point. And killing support.
Terry's like, I had silver, bitch. I'm still here. Smile.
How many times did that fucking Genji hit you when you bladed? Because I swear to God he swung like literally the whole time.
7.
Twice?
Me is on.
But I was already half, and I got the bubble. I had bubble on like the last slash, and you're like, haha, or whatever. I kind of just got lucky because I had like 12 health left.
Damn.
Because of Brig Aura.
Feels bad. Feels bad for that Genji.
I should have kept playing goats.
Yeah, they
It
should
would
have
have been more interesting.
I think that was their best bet against us.
I still wanted to play. I really want to play against goats. Not because
Do you
it's
think the
like
enemy team's
fun
gonna play
to play
goats
against.
in the
I think
scrims?
almost every enemy. Yeah, almost everyone.
Yeah, R9's on
I
their
don't
team.
think
What
so.
the fuck?
Dude, wait,
I really
is he-
do.
Like, you guys didn't play much Ghosts last season, though.
Yeah, but that's the meme, dude.
It's so easy to, and it's, I don't know, really exploitable. I personally don't. I think it's you're a dick if you use it, like some spineless shit if you use it, in my opinion. But I mean, it works. I just like playing against it because I want them to be like, why did we lose, bro? We still lost with all that cheese.
Hey, can we Hanzo Doomfist with Goats and use Ryan Zarya?
Whoa, wait,
It's not
repeat
really
that?
goats.
Repeat that?
Hanzo Doomfist?
Is this
That's-
standard?
That's just 2-2-2. Goods is
Yeah, but
3-3.
The,
No,
Yes,
he
but
means
you-
like play against it.
Oh.
yeah, against
no.
it.
I thought you were saying play goats except with Doom and Hanzo.
I think
No,
it's
that's-
totally
that's-
possible to do it, but we have to be on point. Like, when Zarya's bubble
Yeah.
goes down, like, we need to fuck their Reinhardt, and we have the characters
exactly.
to do it. Like,
Think of it
we
this
just have
way.
to literally one-shot him. But I think Ana's
I-
pretty much required.
Or
I
you
think
just run fire.
for goats, their key lies in their supports more than the tanks, even though there's fucking tank presence everywhere. If, as a Doomfist, because I don't play him, who would you prioritize as a target if you could kill either the Bridget or the Moira? Who do you think is a more valuable pick?
Probably Brig, because Moira's, unless she's, like, champagne level bad, then, like, there's no way you're gonna kill her.
Wow.
Yeah, but let's say
There's a
we-
meme to that. There's a meme to that, David. You're not gonna understand. Last season,
Yeah.
dude,
That's
Oasis. This man pulse bombed her 4 times. I don't know how.
Same. But think of
We
it
were
this way,
all
like,
wondering,
let's say,
Champagne, where's your fade at, bro? What the fuck?
yeah, say you
waited till
force
after I
fade.
faded.
Would it
Yeah.
Moira be
Yeah,
an
if I
easy
can force
target?
fade, then for sure I'm going for
Not
Moira.
you, but let's say I as Winston or Yafi as another character.
Absolutely.
It doesn't matter. We force fade. Would it be more valuable to kill Moira than it would be to Bridget, or would it still be more valuable to kill Bridget?
I think it depends on your comp. Like, if you're running, like, dive into goats, then I think you should kill the Brig. But if you're running Ryan into goats, I think you should kill, like, the Moira.
Moira. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, what are we running?
Wait, do you
Dive,
want a Zen or-
standard?
On defense, I'm running dive.
Ooh, okay, spicy. What are the DPS you want for this dive? Doomfist? Hanzo? Tracer?
I don't. Whichever one's fine. I guess Hanzo gets up value because you can climb up walls, but if you want to do Tracer, that's okay too.
Yeah, if you want to do Tracer, I can do Hanzo. I just kind of like lock Doomfist because
I think Doomfist is
pretty good on this
strong
map.
Very much. Alright, I'll play
Doomfist is-
Hanzo. If they have a Pharaoh, I can kill her, don't worry.
Yeah, I can help you out.
God, this character, fuck me.
No. The only way it could be annoying for us is if they do that goat shit again and speed boosting with Lucio. We're gonna let them in.
Yeah,
I really doubt they'll use a Lucio, but if they do,
Is this the same team?
um,
Yeah,
No,
right?
it's not.
if they do use it,
Hey, let me go
Just
find
let
out
them
what
use
they
their
have, 'cause they might
cooldowns.
be in front of the doors. Lol.
if we lose second point, like if we get rolled immediately here, don't worry. We'll just switch to a massive damage output on second
Hey,
defense,
look at what they
i.e.
have.
Bastion or Junk.
Ryan, Zarya, May.
Fuddy.
Farah.
Yeah, they have a
That's a
Pharah.
Farah with no mercy, eh? That's Farah with Moira Brig. Let them in a little bit.
The enemy is here.
Call out the Discord.
Where's this guy on the right side?
Oh, they're going right side. Watch out. Ghost, get out.
Yeah,
get
they're all
out.
here.
Far is it?
Oh, nice. Get up.
Yup, on your right, on your right.
You just got it?
Ooh, I fed there. Don't worry about me. I'm getting out. My pool can jump.
Diva
That
1
was
on
a
point.
bad
Diva
jump.
1 on point.
Got momentum. Keep a Discord on, I mean, yeah. I'm coming back soon. Call out your Discord when you can.
Fucking armored.
Good one, good one.
We'll come
That
back.
one here, I might be able to
Break that.
Give it take if you
Ryan
have
one,
to.
Ryan one, Ryan one,
Come back.
Ryan one.
So dead.
That's one, but that's one.
Yeah, just main fair.
You're down both healers,
Fire-
bro.
May one. Need healing?
You're down
Farah's the only
both
one.
healers.
Listen, if you
Still
keep
winnable.
me on the left.
Winnable still. We're still up in numbers.
Got you.
I'm coming mid. Your Mercy's coming mid if you need healing.
Let me get you
Thank
patched
you.
up.
And then I can,
Oh, I got charged.
Increase.
I can't send them to take an
Right now. Touch point.
Oh,
There's
No, that's fine. That's 3
That's
ults.
fine,
That
that's
is
fine.
3 ults for all of them. Don't worry about it.
Yummy, do you wanna go hit skin or give me to it?
I got it, dude. Just stay defensive.
Yeah. Or we can go a Reaper would be because they have a lot of point presence.
They're gonna have Barrage.
Dude, if you can isolate and kill one, we should be good. So I don't have to go to Reaper.
Alright, let's start.
Why can't I get up? I'm going in, but I got primal. I should get primal.
Hey, Farah's got Barrage, by the way.
Heroes never die.
Phase one.
Falcon on point.
Break this started.
Ryan's one.
Break one.
There you go.
Ryan one.
Made this started.
Yeah, winnable, just main.
Man, the right side.
Hey, was that a Matrix on front of me, by the way? That was a great Matrix, dude.
What?
Did you Matrix that, Barrage?
No.
Bar's going.
I was dead.
Far's
Oh, man,
McCree now.
how did I not die?
And they're
That's weird.
Bar's
turbo
McCree now.
tilted.
Okay.
Oh, what the? Oh, that's alright. That's fucking gay. I'm gonna go up again.
Yikes.
Alright, we should all be.
Hey, what else are they gonna have? I think.
I think Ryan.
Tank.
Yeah, Ryan Diva.
Okay, discarded. Oh boy.
What is that?
Oh boy, I lived! Holy fuck, Champagne, did you see that?
Yep, I did.
Made this started.
Diva behind you guys?
Do this card.
Diva one?
Ryan this card.
Ryan one?
Just getting out.
Break one in the back on you.
Hey, Diva one, right here, just leave her. Leave her. Or do you want to kill her, like, at the right time?
About to kill it right now.
Yeah, kill her.
Did that sting?
Come back. They're still playing slow comp. I'm jumping first McCree or Moira, and I'll be able to get out hopefully.
Do they have mailed? What do you guys think?
Probably by now.
Nah,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh yeah, because they use it for
I
first
can't
point.
fence. Nail.